The human head and hands that were found in a freezer at a Grand Junction home in January have raised a lot of questions here and across the country, including who was the person. Well, we now know the identity. We have team coverage tonight from the neighborhood where this gruesome discovery occurred last winter. Our Kyle Kawamoto joins us with the developing details while Jessica Livingstone got neighborhood reaction. We start with Kyle. What can you tell us tonight, Kyle?
Thanks, Bernie. That's right. I'm standing out here at the 2900 block of Pinyon Avenue. I just want to take a quick second. Right behind me, that house right behind that I'm standing in front of, is the house where they found a human head and hands that the Mesa County Sheriff's told us about.
On top of it, I guess there was a bunch of just animal meat as they were cleaning it out to pack it up, and there was a black bag, and they opened the bag and a human head fell out.
On Friday morning, the Mesa County Sheriff's Office released the individual's identity, Amanda Leariel Overstreet. Officials say that they believe that she was 16 years old during the time of her disappearance, dating back to April 2005.
I know a lot of people are really concerned with the amount of time this case is taking, but we want to be sure.
The county sheriffs, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and local agencies have been investigating the homicide since January, when Overstreet's remains were found in a freezer in a house on the 2900 block of Pinyon Avenue. Our Timber Schumann originally interviewed a neighbor who knew the people in the house.
The gentleman was taking care of his mom. They never really had many people over.
The neighbor told us her son moved in with her after losing his father, Bradley David Amir, who was Amanda's stepfather and former owner of the house. He died of cardiac arrest and COVID back in 2021, but that leaves the question of Amanda's whereabouts.
We're coming to clean out the immense amount of property that was left in the home. There was a freezer that was left. She put it up on a social media site, said, hey, if you want a freezer, come get it. These people showed up, and obviously the freezer was very heavy because it was full, and when they started to unload it, that's when they discovered her.
The circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain under investigation, as well as ongoing forensic testing of evidence.
It's incredibly sad that no one knew she was there. No one that we're aware of knew she was missing. You know, that no one took the time to find out where this child was or what happened to her. And that's why we are taking the time we are taking, is to make sure that we answer all those questions.
Yeah, unfortunately, there were no records of Overstreet's disappearance with any law enforcement, and this case is still under investigation. We're waiting for new information to reach our newsroom. Bernie, back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Kyle. The Mesa County Sheriff's Office sent us a statement saying, quote, the home where the Pinyon Avenue homicide investigation centered is now under new ownership, completely unrelated to the previous case, pointing out that the home has been fully remodeled. They go on to say, quote, we urge you to respect the privacy of the current owner and their neighbors and avoid driving by the home or taking any pictures. Now, as you can imagine,